Hi all! You know that we love talking about blocking ads and we are always here to help with any IT and software related requests. So we've decided to devote another separate video to one more popular user inquiry: how to block ads on Chrome. Google Chrome by far is the most used web browser currently, there's no denying it. Advertisers are getting more and more aggressive, there's no denying it either. So let's discuss the options we have. Option 1. Chrome settings. Chrome web browser has a few settings related to ads along with other user control options for things like cookies, images, notifications, etc. Some even call it Chrome ad blocker, but I wouldn't go that far, and by the following guiding actions on how to use it, I'll demonstrate why I think so. Launch the Google Chrome browser and go to the settings. You have to find that tiny three-dotted icon in the top right corner. Go to the Privacy and Security tab and then to the Site Settings section a bit below. This is where you can control what information websites can use, which means you can decide whether sites can see your location, access your camera or microphone, send you notifications, collect cookies, and so on. I bet to many of you what I said would be a revelation and quite surprising, and not in a good way. But anyway, view carefully and scroll down to find additional content settings, and you'll see ads, so click it. Here we see a brief explanation. Some sites show ads to be able to provide content for free, but some sites show intrusive and misleading ads, and we have a choice to set the default behavior for all websites globally. 1. All sites can show ads, or 2. Block ads on sites with intrusive and misleading ads. So of course, if you want less ads, you select the latter. This also means if you pay attention that not only misleading ads will be blocked selectively, but all ads on certain websites that may have such ads. So we leave it to Google to take care of it, and I personally don't have a problem with that. But there's also another way of doing it. In case you don't want to set no ads for all websites, and let's say you want to no ads on several specific sites only. Customization, in other words, and it is possible. Let me go to the BBC website, for example. Now in the address bar left to the URL, click this little padlock sign. In the drop-down, go to Site Settings. Here we have all the permission for this specific website listed, and we have two basic options to each of those: allow or block. So find ads and set it to blocked. Now if you go back to ads and settings in privacy and security, I see that along with my default setting, I also have the custom setting for bbc.com. Option 2. Chrome settings mobile. Similarly, we can highlight the same procedure for Android smartphone, tablets and devices, since Android mobile operating system is also a Google product. Chrome on mobile phones will not block all 100% of ads, it is mainly focused on pop-ups, and they call it pop-ups in the settings instead of ads. On the support page for ads in Chrome, they state that by default Chrome blocks all pop-ups from websites. This is probably more related to the PC version, as on my mobile phone, where Chrome is one of the built-in Google tools, this setting is disabled. Anyway, you basically can do the same as we've talked about a moment ago. Turn pop-ups on or off in Chrome browser mobile version. Open the Chrome app and tap the three-dotted icon on the right to bring out a drop-down menu. Select Settings, and from there Site Settings. Go to Pop-ups and Redirects. As we see, it is set to blocked. Turn the toggle to the right to change it to allowed, and that's it. Option 3. Ad blocker extensions. The best and without a doubt the most efficient way is to install an ad blocker extension to Chrome. This is pretty simple and there's plenty of choices. And what's great is that most of them are free. You can get them from the Chrome Web Store or just Google it, visit a website and download a plugin from there. Let me show 5 fine ad blockers and how to use them. Adblock. This is the Chrome Web Store with hundreds of extensions for productivity, entertainment, news, shopping, social networking, etc. I'm typing Adblock into search and opening it. This is most definitely the #1 ad blocker around the globe, which is confirmed by the number of installs here, more than 10 million. And rightly so, since we can see its major features as listed: block pop-ups, ads and banners on YouTube, Facebook and any other website, block trackers, ads with malware, crypto mining, setup filters, whitelist and other options. The latest update is September 7th, 2022, which is very recent. Adblock is available in 32 languages. So I'm clicking Add to Chrome and confirming here by Add Extension. It installs and displays the pricing, but it also has a free plan, so I'm not going to my extensions. Let me disable it for a moment and visit some websites without the ad blocker and then compare the impact. Say CNN.com, and we see multiple banners on top, then on the side, then another large one on the center, and so on. Now I'm enabling AdBlock and refreshing this page. I see less ad banners for sure, but not 100% are blocked. If I click on the extension, it displays the number of ads blocked on a current page, 44 in my case with CNN, which is really a lot. I can pause AdBlock here once for this particular visit or always. This is a good option when users want to allow ads on a friendly site, for example. Some sites can recognize ad blockers and run pop-ups asking to allow ads on their sites, as CNN does as well. AdBlock has a setting to block this too. I'll show it to you in a moment. First up, general options. I'd recommend you exploring all the options here and configuring it to your preferences. Like the first option right away is quite impactful. Allows some non-intrusive ads and it is on by default. AdBlock is participant in the acceptable ads program, where they have the real committee AAC that identifies real value ads that may be used to visitors. That's probably why I saw 2 banners left on CNN page. Both were promoting humanitarian relief to people of Ukraine suffering from war. Another setting is ads on specific YouTube channels. This is also great when you want less video ads on YouTube but still would like to support some creators, like us for example. If you could excuse my humbleness, it will redirect you to YouTube page with subscriptions, and next to each of those you'll see the AdBlock icon with 2 choices: block or allow ads on this channel. Then I can go to a filter list and specify more things or ad types to block. For instance, AdBlock use alerts on websites like the one on CNN I've mentioned, so I'm enabling it. Other stuff like removing social media buttons like share, repost, etc., crypto mining, cookies, widgets and more. However, AdBlock is reminding me that the more filters are used, the slower it runs. Well, yes, but I'll see how it goes. Custom lists by URL are also supported. There are more extra options for premium users, including various themes, swapping ads with funny images, syncing across multiple devices, hiding floating videos and more. Premium, by the way, costs $20 per year and a bundle with VPN is $40 per year. Overall, a really top quality ad blocker. uBlock Origin. Before I install it, let me open a few websites where there will definitely be advertisements. I've got previous CNN, so now with a large pop-up ad, a nice example of what we're discussing here. If I go to the main page, I see banner ads on top and along the text. Also, I'm visiting fandom.com and there's a huge top ad banner spanning across the whole page space. A large ad on the right and also the same type of banners on every page, I suppose. Okay, now I'll find uBlock Origin for Chrome. Over 10 million users, same as AdBlock. Free and done for users by users, meaning it is an open source app. So it goes beyond free price and users may access the source code and tweak it. I even saw the statement on their website that they do not accept donations to be fully unbiased. Such commitment ought to be respected for sure. I'm adding uBlock and enabling it now. It has a minimalist window design, on-off button, stats, features and settings. First, let me quickly check how effective it is on the previous 2 websites. Refreshing CNN.com, no ads, no banners, good. Checking the stats for the current page, 46 ads blocked already and 5 other domain connections detected. I like this feature in uBlock, it's informative. Refreshing Fandom, also no ads are seen, 28 ads blocks. Also, let me go to Facebook, scroll it a bit and see if any ads are detected. I get 0. But we know that Facebook is a special case, and by the way, you can check our video made specifically on how to block ads on Facebook to find several tips. So, uBlock does the job well, I'd say. Let's explore what tools it has. Zapper mode. Point to any element on a website and hide it. The next one is a picker mode, which is similar but more advanced. You select an element and uBlock can automatically create a filter for it, and thus it will be applied on all sites. Impressive. Block all pop-ups on this site. Could be helpful too, and I haven't seen that pop-ups ads on CNN anymore. Block large media elements. Users may configure it by setting the size limit of media starting from 50 kilobytes. We also have cosmetic filtering, remote fonts, and even the option of disabling JavaScript for the whole site. Now the options. And uBlock offers plenty. Privacy, appearance, default behavior. For instance, I've mentioned cosmetic filtering. We can view here what it is exactly. It is the basic feature of element hiding. In other words, ad blocking, and you can disable it so that some relevant ads will be seen, for example, ads on Google's search results page. There are also settings for technical users with a warning that any changes will be irreversible. Next, uBlock has filter lists and rules, and it comes with lots of its own built-in filters for ads, trackers, malware, sites, malicious URLs, as well as Easy List, which is a filter list widely used by simple ad blocker extensions and applications. And of course, my filters and my rules for custom entries. Trusted website to exclude certain sites from ad blocking. One more thing is, if you'd click more here and at the bottom you can see all the connected external domains URLs on any page and how many of them uBlock has prevented, so that the page load speed is increased. For instance, I open this Godzilla page on Fandom and see that just 2 of 19 domains are actively connected, and really I don't need Amazon ads, Facebook, Google Analytics, no cookie, etc. here. In my view, uBlock is great. It has lots of features, it is free, and it can affect page load speed. The only option I miss is the pause on this website ad blocking feature, AdGuard. The next fine ad blocker for Chrome I'd like to highlight is AdGuard. And by the way, it supports other browsers too: Firefox, Edge, Safari, Opera. And besides blocking pop-ups and ads, it has tools to tackle spyware, malware, and activity trackers. It has both free and premium versions. The publisher is registered in Cyprus, although if you take a look at company employee profiles on LinkedIn, it is obvious they are Russian. Just FYI. As I'm adding the extension to Chrome, it also offers to install AdGuard desktop application for Windows. I don't need it. And to configure the extension with key options, so let's see. Block trackers, check. Block social widgets, check. Block malicious websites, check. Block search ads, check. Send statistic, not yet. Then right after the installation, AdGuard sends me to settings unlike any other ad blocker, but okay. Some general settings, filters for things like ads, privacy, annoyances, security, allow lists, additional settings, all pretty standard. The interface is also typical, an optimized window with statistics and some options. Now let me visit some websites to see AdGuard in work. A few different ones to see. AccuWeather.com. Looks neat, no ads whatsoever. New York Times. Here the same. I'm not noticing any ads. And one more, Investing.com, all good as well. AdGuard displays the number of ads blocked on these 3 sites, main pages 16, 12, and 15 respectively. Let's see it without the ad blocker now. Well, 3 large banners on AccuWeather, one of which is a video ad following me as I scroll down the page. A large banner on top of NewYorkTimes.com and an even larger one at the bottom. If I open any news page, it's even worse. Huge ad banners taking almost the whole screen every 2 or 3 paragraphs. Same with Investing.com, although no such huge sizes. Banners, video ads, social widgets. Just to check again, I'm enabling AdGuard and refreshing this last page. And it goes clean instantly. Moreover, now the extension shows 32 blocked ads, twice as much as it was initially. And talking about suspicious websites, if I click check website security while I'm on some page, I get a report with a verdict. Safe in case with investing.com. It includes the IP address, server location, trustworthiness, child safety status, etc. This could be a useful tool as well, for some situations I'd say. Adblock Plus. 3 free ad blockers for Chrome, that would be enough. I hear, but there's more. And if a product is good, why not put it into the spotlight? So Adblock Plus, and yes, it is not the same as Adblock. These are two different products, although the same owner. Let me explain. Adblock Plus, or ABP, was created earlier, even before the Chrome browser, and it was a Firefox add-on. Later, the team had no choice but to make a Chrome version as well. And more, the company behind ABP acquired Adblock. Visually, it should not be a problem to differentiate between the two. Adblock with a hand, ABP is just those 3 exact letters. Anyhow, ABP is the top rated extension and I'm going to show you why. Let me first disable the previous ad blockers so I have the clear view and only ABP at work. Here we are at the same type of impact interface with nothing excessive. To block ads on Chrome, and that's the topic of our current discussion, if I may remind you, all you have to do is disable ABP and set your preferences, which is optional. To check, let me go back to a few of those websites with plenty of ads I've tested on. CNN, clear of ads except for some unintrusive or relevant ads. This is the same setting as in Adblock and it can be switched off as well. I'm scrolling the main page to the very bottom and ABP tells me about 67 blocked ads. Blocking various visual page elements is also possible. Investing.com, also no ads, but the spaces where ad banners are located are left blank. And the page looks a bit odd. New York Times, clean site, and those huge banners are gone. No need to show you these websites without ABP, I think you remember it. There's a neat little option called Report an Issue, where users can help improve ABP. For example, if a page displays incorrectly or there are still ads, let the developer know. Let's also view the settings. Nothing unusual as well. Show acceptable ads, the ones I've mentioned on the CNN site, is on by default. Proceed as you deem right. Additional filters whitelist to support certain websites, several customization options. Users may also contribute to the product by sharing it on social networks, reporting bugs, providing more translations, donating, or helping evaluate acceptable ads. Oh, I forgot to test YouTube with an ad blocker, and perhaps I should do it with ABP. So I'm going to play a popular US podcast on YouTube with thousands of views and where ads are definitely placed. And I'm going to move and skip through it a bit further because typically there would be multiple ad placements on long videos. Okay, I see no ads and ABP tells me that 3 ads are blocked. Great, total ad block. Okay, the first and the last ad blocker, so I won't bore you too much, is Total Ad Block by UK limited company established in 2016. Beside the extension for Chrome, it also has apps for Android and iOS devices, which is great. It is designed with the sole purpose of blocking unwanted ads and trackers. Also, FYI, they collect user IP addresses upon installations. Let's add the extension. Atypical light interface blank as of now. Settings: block ads on all websites, yes. Block pop-ups, yes. Acceptable ads, that is a whitelist of sites. Interface language English and 10 more localizations. Account details containing tech support, contacts, and video tutorials. This is useful and I haven't seen it on other ad blocker vendors. Curiously enough, 8 trackers have been blocked here at the Total Ad Block official website. Statistics also include the amount of data saved by blocking ads. That's nice. Now let me visit a couple of websites to see the impact. Let me try something different this time. Say ESPN, popular in the USA, and El Mundo, popular in Spain. ESPN looks fine except for this huge banner at the bottom. I'm making sure this block pop-ups option is enabled. Yes, it is. If I visit any individual page, it has no ads, and I see that Total Ad Block places this little bar in the corner displaying the number of blocked ads on current page. Okay, now to elmundo.es. 22 ads blocked right away based on totals counter. Let me scroll down, no ads are visible. Well, not exactly, here they pop up with you. So definitely the company should work harder on pop-ups first before stating that the extension blocks pop-ups, I would say. Not perfect but efficient. To demonstrate this, let me disable the ad blocker and visit those two websites again. El Mundo is now packed with ads all around, ad banners and videos, about a dozen of those on the main page. Now I'm refreshing ESPN and I see similar large banners both on the main page and on individual pages. So with the ad blocker it is definitely easier to browse. For example, 25 ads and 21 trackers are blocked by total on El Mundo. One thing I've noticed as well is slower page load speed with total ad block compared to other extensions. I have a suspicion that this is done intentionally since the vendor offers to get faster connection by purchasing their unlimited plan. There's also a discount today only and we can get it for $29. Free ad blockers with slower speed or paid ad blockers but fast, it's up to you. Wrap up. So this was how to block ads on Chrome, which is not that different from inquiries like how to block ads on YouTube, on Firefox, on Opera, on Mac, and so on. Google Chrome browser has some options to minimize ads, pop-ups, and notifications, but clearly ad blocker extension do the job much better. They are super easy to get and most of them are free. Also, one thing I probably forgot to mention is that all ad blocker extensions we've gone through hide ads on YouTube. That's another upside. If you have any other good suggestions, let us know in the comments. If you smash the like button after watching this video, it would also help us. You and other people who would then have a higher chance of seeing the video too. All for now, take care, bye guys.